Welcome to This Explainer. Okay, let's just dive right in. We're tackling a goal today that so many of you have, but honestly, kind of think is utterly impossible with heavy weights or crazy expensive gym memberships. We're talking about building massive 3D shoulders entirely at home. No gym? Literally no problem. Today, we're going to break down exactly how you can use zero equipment strategies and really minimal tools to completely transform your upper body. Here's our roadmap for today. We'll hit the oversized t-shirt problem, the anatomy of 3D shoulders, front delts with pike push-ups, side delts with band raises, rear delts with face pulls, and finally, some essential workout health rules.
All right, let's get into section 1, the oversized t-shirt problem. The problem.
So have you ever wondered why an oversized t-shirt looks absolutely phenomenal on some people, but then, when you put it on, it just hangs there looking exactly like a clothes hanger? Well, the secret actually isn't the shirt at all. It's the shoulders. If your shoulders are poorly developed, nothing is going to sit right on you, even if the rest of your body is in really decent shape. But flip that around. If your overall physique is just, average, but your shoulders are well developed and wide, boom, you instantly stand out in any t-shirt. Strong shoulders literally frame your entire upper body.
And here is the absolute best news you're going to hear all day. 30. You only need 30 minutes to knock out this routine right in your living room. Seriously, you don't need to commute to a gym, you don't need to wait around for machines or spend hours and hours lifting. Just 30 focused minutes of at-home work to completely revamp how you look and feel.
Moving on to section 2, anatomy of 3D shoulders, the three muscles. Okay, so the shoulder, or the deltoid, is not just one big lump of muscle. It's actually a really complex three-part system. First up, you have the front delt. This controls upward and downward movements right in front of your body. When you develop this, it's the part that makes your physique look incredibly attractive from the front. Second is the side delt. This handles sideways motion, but honestly, more importantly, it is the absolute key to adding width. This is the exact muscle that kills that awful hanger look we just talked about. And finally, the highly underrated rear delt, located at the back. It engages during pulling movements, and when you build it up, it gives your back this incredibly thick, impressive 3D appearance.
Section 3, front delts, pike push-ups. So the absolutely crucial point to understand here is the difference in angles. We really need to clear up a massive fitness misconception. A standard push-up, where your chest is parallel to the floor, that is fantastic for your chest. But to target the shoulders at home, you need the absolute elite home exercise, the pike push-up. In a pike push-up, your head is angled down parallel to the floor. By dramatically changing the angle of your body like that, you shift the resistance almost entirely off your chest and dump it directly onto those front deltoids. Let's walk through exactly how to execute this safely and effectively. Step 1. Start by pushing your hips high up into the air so your body forms an inverted V shape. Think of it kind of like a downward dog in yoga. Step 2, slowly lower your upper body, aiming your head down towards the floor. Now, huge health tip here. Please do not literally smash your forehead into the ground. Seriously, keep it slow and just hover right above the surface. Step 3, keep your elbows tucked strictly inside, close to your body. Letting your elbows flare out wildly, that's a fast track to joint pain. So keep them tucked to safely isolate that front delt.
Section 4, side delts, band raises.
I absolutely love this takeaway from our source material. Quote, "A resistance band is the best investment for your home workout." See, to properly stimulate the side of the shoulder, using just body weight is kind of tricky. You need a bit of targeted tension. And a high-quality, totally inexpensive resistance band is literally the only piece of equipment you're going to need to buy for this entire program. It's highly effective and super accessible. All right, so here is how we execute the perfect band raise. First, step firmly on the middle of the band. Make sure it's secure so it doesn't snap up at you. Second, grab the ends and raise your hands outward to your sides. Now, really pay attention to steps 3 and 4 because this is a massive health and hypertrophy tip. Hold the band at the top position for a full 1 to 2 seconds to maximize muscle tension. Then deliberately lower your hands very, very slowly in a controlled manner. Do not just like gravity snap your arms back down. That slow, controlled descent protects your shoulder capsule and forces the muscle to work twice as hard. It's an absolute game changer. Section 5, rear delts, face pulls. Okay, the rear delt. It gets so heavily neglected, but it's the real secret to that 3D back thickness. To train it, we're going to take that exact same resistance band. Step 1, tie the band securely to a door handle, a sturdy pillar, just anything stable at roughly face height. Step 2, grab the band with both hands and simply pull it directly backward towards your face. Now, step 3 is absolutely vital. You must mentally focus entirely on feeling the back of your shoulder contract. If you just yank the band mindlessly, your bigger back muscles are just going to take over the whole movement. Really focus in on that rear delt. Now, if you're trying this and struggling to actually feel the rear delt working, here's your quick troubleshooting guide. Because look, everyone's anatomy is slightly different, right? So you've got to experiment with your pulling angles. Try pulling straight to your face first. If you don't feel a burn in the back of your shoulder, adjust your stance and try pulling a bit higher toward your forehead. Still feeling nothing? Try pulling the band even higher, slightly over your head. Really test all 3 of these angles out. Wherever you feel the rear delt activating the absolute most, yeah, that is your personal sweet spot. To make all this work, you've got to follow the golden rule of progression, and that is represented by the number 4. For every single exercise we've talked about, the pike push-ups, the band raises, and the face pulls, you want to aim for 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps. If you can easily blast out 12 reps, well, it means your muscles have adapted. You have to upgrade to keep growing. Elevate your feet on a chair for the push-ups, or grab a thicker, heavier resistance band. Just keep challenging the muscle. Section 6, Essential Workout Health Rules. Stay safe. Look, building muscle is totally useless if you destroy your joints in the process. We really need to emphasize these health rules to make sure you have a long-term, injury-free journey. First, always warm up thoroughly. Do not skip this part. Use shoulder rotations and dynamic stretches to get the blood flowing before you put tension on the joint. Second, during your pike push-ups, keep your core fully engaged and tight. This stabilizes your spine and firmly protects your lower back from sagging and taking on dangerous strain. Finally, if you feel any sharp, non-muscle joint pain during these movements, stop immediately. A burning muscle is good, a stinging joint is bad news. Always listen to your body. So, we've broken down the anatomy, detailed the 3 elite exercises, and outlined the strict health rules to keep your shoulders bulletproof. You now have the exact blueprint to transform your physique without ever stepping foot inside a gym. So I want to leave you with this thought. You've got 30 spare minutes today. Are you ready to stop letting your t-shirts hang like clothes hangers and finally build those 3D shoulders? The plan is right here waiting for you. Grab that band, clear some space on your floor, and get to work. And if you're ready for more, keep checking out our home workout guides to continue your fitness journey. Happy training, and I'll see you next time.